Welcome to interest.co.nz's morning briefing of what's news here and around the world. Everything you need to start the day in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, starting now, with news overnight of panic, that's the word you have to use, on European and Asian stock markets and a slump in the Kiwi dollar. Fears about a US recession and the continuing fallout from the subprime credit crunch sparked routs on European and Asian markets. The Indian market fell more than 7%, while the FTSE 100 fell more than 5%. That is a big move. It was widely viewed as the ugliest day on stock markets since 9/11. This unleashed a flight to quality, and in particular a flight away from those currencies seen as riskier because they depended on the so-called carry trade. This included the New Zealand dollar, which fell to 74.5 US cents. It also fell against the source of many of these carry trades, the yen. And in the daily panic report, it seems, from across the Tasman, Australian stock market investors are hunting down any company with a heavy debt load and a complex structure. MFS got the treatment on Friday, and its shares were suspended yesterday as its CEO resigned. Yesterday, shares in Allco Finance were thumped sharply lower. Allco owns New Zealand's Strategic Finance. Remember, that was the one run by Jock Hobbs. And the credit crunch is spreading to all corners of the globe. Bank of China is expected to post a $1 billion loss on its exposure to subprime mortgage bonds. And also overnight we saw Germany's West LB booking a $1.5 billion loss and planning a similar sized capital raising. Now, back at home, immigrants are emerging as a new set of victims of the collapse in finance companies. That's according to Sunday Star Times reporter Rob Stock on Stuff yesterday. He attended the first meeting of the Exposing Unacceptable Financial Activities Society, which held its first meeting at Orewa. Investor immigrants who had to invest $1.5 million in New Zealand to get in were advised by immigration officials to visit financial advisors, who then promptly put them into finance companies that failed. That was 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. I'm Bernard Hickey for interest.co.nz.